Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Wild World of Biology. I'm your host, Micah, and today we are diving into one of the most iconic animals on the planet, the cheetah. Fast, sleek, and built for speed, the cheetah is a living marvel of evolution. Over the next 20 minutes, we will explore its taxonomy, evolutionary history, unique adaptations, genetic processes, and much more. So, whether you're a biology buff or just curious about the natural world, grab your headphones, sit back, and let's go on a journey to uncover everything you need to know about the fastest land animal, the cheetah. Let's start with a little Taxonomy 101. Taxonomy is the science of classifying organisms, and for the cheetah, it's part of a pretty fascinating group. Scientists use a system called KPCOFGS to categorize all living things. Here's how the cheetahs break down. The kingdom that the cheetah is in is an Amelia. Cheetahs are animals, so they fall under this kingdom. The phylum they're in is Chordata. Cheetahs have a backbone and a vertebral column, which places them in the phylum Chordata. The class is Mammalia. Cheetahs are mammals, meaning they give birth to live, young, and nurse them with milk. The order. They're carnivora. Cheetahs belong to the carnivore order, which means they primarily eat meat. The family that the cheetah is in is the Felidae. This is the cat family. Cheetahs are related to lions, tigers, and even most domestic cats. The genus they're in is Acinox. This is the cheetah's genus, and it distinguishes them from the other big cats such as lions and tigers. The species and their real name is Acinix jubatus. This is the species name, and it's how the cheetahs are known today, other than their name cheetah. Why this is all important? Well, it helps scientists understand how cheetahs are related to other animals. For example, cheetahs are part of the Felidae family, so they share certain traits with lions and tigers, but the genus Acinox tells you that cheetahs are unique and how they evolved, particularly when it comes to hunting and speed. Now, why do we classify cheetahs the way we do? One reason is morphology, basically the structure of their bodies. Cheetahs have a slender, lightweight frame that's perfect for high-speed chases. Their non-retractable claws are another key feature that separates them from other big cats. While lions and tigers have retractable claws for climbing and grappling with prey, cheetahs' claws stay out to provide traction during their lightning-fast sprints. Also, cheetahs live in open savannas and grasslands, where they hunt fast-moving herbivores like gazelles. The environment was shaped their body and structure and behavior over millions of years. Their dietary patterns are another reason why they are classified as carnivores. They rely on hunting and chasing down prey, rather than ambushing and scavenging. Can you think of any animals that share a similar ecological role as the cheetah? And why do you think those animals are also classified as predators? Okay. Next up, let's dig into the evolutionary history of the cheetah. Cheetahs didn't always look like the sleek, fast animals we know today. Their evolutionary history traces back to 2 to 3 million years ago, during time when grasslands began to expand and large herbivores roamed freely. At this time, cheetahs evolved into speed predators specializing in high-speed chases to catch fast-moving prey like gazelles and antelopes. This specialization for speed, overpower, or stealth is a huge reason why cheetahs are so different from other big cats like lions and tigers. Let's take a moment to break down some of the unique adaptations cheetahs have evolved over time. Over time, cheetahs' body structures have evolved. Cheetahs have an extremely slender body with a long, flexible spine, allowing them to stretch their legs out far during a sprint. This flexibility helps them cover more ground with each stride, reaching speeds up to 70 miles an hour, which is 113 kilometers an hour. For short bursts, which creates faster and more powerful strides. Large nasal passages and lungs. Cheetahs have enlarged nasal passages to take in more oxygen efficiently. which is critical for these short, high-intensity chases. Their lungs are large, allowing them to deliver more oxygen quickly to their muscles during a sprint. Tail for steering. The cheetah's long tail acts like a rudder, helping it to steer while sprinting at a top speed. It's crucial adaptation that helps cheetahs make tight turns while chasing prey. Claws. We've already talked about the claws, but unlike other cats, cheetahs have non-retractable claws, which helps them grip the ground and maintain speed. This is a major difference from all the other big tigers and lions, who rely more on retractable claws for stalking prey and climbing. These adaptations didn't happen overnight. They're the result of millions of years of evolution, with natural selection favoring those cheetahs that could run faster and more efficiently than others. Now let's talk about convergent evolution, which is a fascinating concept when looking at cheetahs. While cheetahs evolved to speed predators, they share similar adaptations with other animals that also face similar changes. For example, the pronghorn antelope in North America, which is the second fastest land animal after the cheetah, has developed its own high-speed adaptations to escape predators. Even though the cheetah and pronghorn aren't closely related, both evolved with similar traits, like long legs and large lungs, because they occupy similar environments and selective pressures. Think about other animals that have evolved to be fast runners. What do you think are the common traits they share with the cheetah? And why do you think those traits help them survive? Alright, let's move on to genetics. And trust me, cheetahs have an interesting genetic story. Cheetahs are often studied by geneticists because they've gone through a genetic bottleneck in their history, which means that their population size shrank dramatically in the past, leading to a loss of genetic diversity. This bottleneck happened around 10,000 years ago, and it's one of the reasons why modern cheetah populations have very low genetic diversity. While this doesn't seem like a big deal at first, low genetic diversity means cheetahs are more susceptible to diseases and environmental changes. But the good news is scientists are using modern genetic technology to study and improve the genetic health of cheetahs. One of the methods they use is recombinant DNA technology. This allows them to study specific genes in cheetah, like those related to their speed, muscle, efficiency, or even the genes that help them recover quickly after sprinting. Another interesting genetic process is selective breeding. In the past, cheetahs were often bred in captivity, but sometimes this resulted in inbreeding, which further reduced their genetic diversity. Today, scientists are working to improve the genetic health of captive cheetahs by introducing new genetic material and selecting for traits like stronger immune systems for better reproduction rates. In addition to recombinant DNA and selective breeding, there's a more futuristic possibility: the idea of using cloning to preserve cheetah genes. While cloning is still a controversial topic, it could potentially help protect endangered species like the cheetah, which has been under threat due to habitat loss and human-wildlife conflict. Do you think cloning endangered species is a good idea? And what are some of the ethical concerns that could come with cloning cheetahs? Now we're going to move on to the physiology of the cheetah and how its body functions to maintain balance, or what scientists call homeostasis. Cheetahs have to keep their internal environment stable, even while performing extreme activities like high-speed chases. One of the key processes in maintaining homeostasis is temperature regulation. After a sprint, cheetahs need to cool down quickly because their body temperature spikes. To do this, they lie on their large nasal passages to expel heat from the blood as it passes through. Cheetahs also primarily use anaerobic metabolism during their sprints. This means they don't rely on oxygen to produce energy during a chase, which is good for short bursts but can lead to lactic acid buildup, making them fatigued after only a brief run. Another critical aspect is energy consumption. Cheetahs need a lot of food to fuel their high metabolism, especially after a hunt. They primarily eat small to medium-sized herbivores, like gazelles and impalas, which means they catch through speed rather than ambush tactics. Their digestive system is adapted for quick digestion to extract nutrients rapidly and recover for the next hunt. Why do you think cheetahs rely on anaerobic metabolism for their speed, even though it causes them to tire quickly? How does this affect their hunting strategy? What do you guys think? And there you have it, a deep dive into the world of the cheetah, its taxonomy, evolutionary adaptations, genetic makeup, and unique physiology. From being speed demons on the African savannas to overcoming genetic challenges, cheetahs are truly one of nature's most fascinating creatures. Thank you for tuning into today's episode. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to reach out.